video is a short video on how to plant the bulbs that you were sent in a grow bag. So the grow bags are really easy because the soil is loose. There's no big project of digging a big hole in the ground and sorting things out. So I have a few larger allium bulbs and a few smaller allium bulbs, and I don't think I have any more of the tulip. I gave you guys all the tulip and daffodil bulbs. That's great. Okay, so I'll just put couple more of these in just so we have some variety. So I'd say, again, that's about how many bulbs I'm going to plant in this one grow bag. These are about 2 inches wide. I'm going to plant them a little bit more than 2 inches deep. I'm just sticking my hand in and pushing them down. So the bigger bulbs have to go down deep. And the shallow bulbs, these shallow bulbs just have to go about 1 inch deep. So you can see that this bulb happens to have a sprout out the top. The bottom side is the root. The root side goes down. So that's really the only trick, is find the root. That's the root. That is the top where it will eventually sprout. Just push that below the surface. So I'm just making sure all of these are pushed below the surface. And again, some of them, if they have sprouts, it's more obvious. That's the part that should be up because that's going to grow. The roots are going to grow down. So what's going to happen this fall is that the roots will start to establish themselves. And when it rains, they will grow and they will start sucking water into the, into the rest of the bulb. When the temperature reaches, it'll be cold for the winter, and then when it starts to warm up again in the spring, the bulb will send out shoots. So when you're finished, you want to make sure all the bulbs are under the soil. And frankly, if there's some leaves that fall in, all right, so I'm just double checking all the bulbs are under. I'm going to put the leaves back because the leaves are perfectly nice. There'll be a little bit of mulch, a little insulation, a little nature, help feed the soil in there, okay? So if leaves fall in your bag, it's fine. If you have, I'm going to go out into the driveway. I put this out in the driveway with the other bags. So if you have, so some of these bags, like for example, this is spinach that, if the leaves are blocking things from growing, some of them might need to come out. Nothing much is growing in this bag. This one didn't do so well. But some of these bags are really quite full. This is packed full of turnips. These greens will be yummy to eat. Okay, so this is chard. It got these little seedlings look like they, I think, dried up. And maybe it was when it was cold, they didn't do so well. So the fall crops are doing fine. Even though it was cold, they're doing fine. This is some spinach growing in this one. So this is chard, cabbage, kale. All right, so now we're just adding this bulb bag to the little farm, and in the spring, it will just pop flowers up. It's a pretty awesome situation. So you plant your bulbs, and then make a little tag to remind you that that's the one that has bulbs in it, so you don't mistake that for something edible. These bulbs are not edible. Okay.